Akaash Singh out here being a dweeb, his wife and her podcast of emasculation is what it should be called. And really, it should be about reciprocation in this relationship. You do this, I do that for you. For example, if I was a stay-at-home husband, like she's a stay-at-home wife, make sure that things are taken care of at home and things are in order. Okay? Reciprocation, mutual respect. I have a job, so do you. That's it. But instead, she just has this resentment of him, and it's like he provides for you. But really, it's a shame on him because he's out here on a Red Adjacent podcast, the Red Pill Adjacent podcast, talking about my wife is basically TradCon. Look at me. Look at me. She's a virgin. Look at me. She's a good girl, she said. He said that. What the fuck that means. Look at me. Yeah, we're looking at you. You shouldn't have put your business out there, Indian Will Smith. Now look. Now you're getting embarrassed by someone who's supposed to be your life partner, who's supposed to be the one who loves you, and I don't know, gee whiz, respects you like you respect her. You respect her enough to provide a good life for her. She doesn't reciprocate that, does she? But she's a good person. It is his fault, and I'll say that. You might be surprised. Oh, I sound like a white knight, right? Oh no, she's a bad person. That's my point. With men, we have a better time at being more selective when it comes to letting men into our lives, into our social circles, because we know that people can mess up your life. Bad people can mess up your life. So we know to watch out for men, because men have that capability of doing bad things. But with women, sugar and spice, everything nice. Women are goddesses. Women are, she's the princess, she's the angel. And if she's bad, just like you had men who were online saying that she's a succubus and she's, what was it again? Like she's a witch, but basically calling her a succubus. Again, with the supernatural. Women are people with all their flaws, right? And just like men can be very selective and we can be very more on the ball when it comes to making sure we can watch out for red flags with bad men, we just have to do the same with these women. Because it's obvious that she just doesn't seem that good of an actress to hide who she was the entire time, and all of a sudden the ring is on the finger and boom, she's a werewolf. Nah, bro. Because the thing is that she seems very basic. I'm being very PC here. She just seems very basic. And you've met people like that who can't hide who they are. They're very transparent. We have one in the White House right now who's a very simplistic guy. He can't hide who he is, even though he thinks that he's a very complex guy. He's got us fooled who he is, right? So we have to be a better judge of character, men, just like we are of our fellow brothers. How we're very selective when it comes to letting certain men in our lives, because we know that men have the capacity of being bad people and doing bad things. But women, well, women just walked in the room and me and my buddies were cussing earlier. Now we have to be kind of hush-hush and use softer language because, oh yeah, they're the gentler sex. You can be out here cussing like a sailor. She can join the conversation if you ask her and cuss you under the table, right? Are they capable of that? Come on, guys. And again, the whole idea of the succubus and the goddess and the angel, and I had to go talk to a dating coach, not to date yet, but just to learn how to talk to women because women are horses. And then a dating coach is like a horse whisperer. And now I can talk to women. Come on, man. This is my point, right? Because do they have to do those things for us? Or, when it comes to I have to learn how to talk to a man, I have to learn how to, no. And I'll say this because there's always caveats in every type of argument, every type of opinion. You do have women that are bad judges of character when it comes to men. But those are typically different reasons than men. Men, we debase ourselves. Women could come from a toxic family and they don't know how to love themselves, so they kind of expect they expect toxicity, and in a way they kind of find those relationships as all they know. That's a reason. With men, it's just as simple as, hey, she has a vagina and we have sex. She lets me, and, well, she's not really a good person, but, she's very pretty. Okay. Come on, guys.